Welcome to Zen Maintenance with me, Christine Burke. This is a podcast about self-care and self-discovery for every age and every stage of life. In this podcast, we use the wisdom teachings of yoga and related well-being practices to discover more about who you are and how to live your healthiest, happiest, most liberated life, one breath, one day at a time. And today, it's a mini mindful moment all about love. Our mini mindful sessions together include a book reading from my book, Healing Breath and Mudras today, a breath meditation, and a mudra. That's just a yoga pose with your hands that will bring you into the high vibration of love. Love is always the right answer, but especially now when we are in the season of love and it's on the top of your mind and in your heart. And this isn't just about romance, but it is romantic in that it's about the heightened frequency that is love. So the question of the day, where is the love? More on that in a bit. But first, meditation. A short, sweet, centering meditation to get you in the mood for love. So if you're able to, if you're in a situation where you can close your eyes, sit down, lay down, relax, please do so. And if you're on the move or you're on the go and you're just trying to fit this in, well, good for you. Just make it what it can be for you, given what you're doing and where you are. But at least start to soften internally, open up, relax, let some of the day's busyness or some of your mind's fluctuating rhythms start to slow and settle and come into the frequency of the heart. So if you can bring your hands on your heart center, palms facing down, closing your eyes if it's possible. Letting your mind start to drop down into the center of the chest, which in yoga is the heart center and is the chakra or energy vortex or spinning wheel of light known as Anahata. And Anahata, the heart chakra, means the unstruck sound. So as you relax your body and as you relax into your breath, consider that love is the unstruck sound vibration of life. That it's not something that we need to go out and get, work hard for, scrounge up, or stow away. That it is abundant. It is permeating the very air that you breathe and the atmosphere in which we live. That it is in your cells. That it is in the wind, in the trees, in the stars, in the sky, in every drop of the ocean. To move into the frequency, the vibration of love is to relax and allow, to remove the obstacles of fear or worry or ego, the need to be right, the judgments, the opinions, to just give it a rest and become like the flower before the sun, tilting your face up, so to speak, to receive what's already there. To drop in. One of my favorite quotes from the Buddha: you could search the whole world over and you won't find anybody more deserving of your love than you are right now. Open your heart to yourself in this moment. No strings attached. welcome yourself here. Let your breath and your awareness of it be the warm welcome you desire. Just let go a little bit more and feel like that flower that you begin to stretch open petal by petal to receive the light of the sun, the light of love. And in your receiving of it, it will overflow from you, bringing more light into the room that you're in, into your car, into the world. And take a long inhale through your nose and a letting go breath through your mouth. And then gently, softly, as you're ready, open your eyes. All right. So, as we do in these mini mindful sessions, there's a reading. And today I am reading from my book, Healing Breath and Mudras. And it's the chapter, Love and Healthy Relationships Start With You. If you're on YouTube, this is what the book looks like. Okay. So, vulnerageous is a wonderful word created by a loving couple who've attended my classes for years. Courageous vulnerability. That's how I think of true love. Another powerful word, aparigraha, Sanskrit for non-attachment or non-grasping. When it comes to love, it seems counterintuitive to imagine loving without attachment, but the expression of pure love is an act that frees the giver and receiver. We tend to confuse love with something to be earned or bestowed, as though we own it to begin with. Love is the creative life force in the universe. We can't own it any more than a fish owns the ocean. As it flows through us, we may inhabit moments of surrender and acceptance. If we nurture and allow this opening to deep self-love, we have the potential for truly nourishing, healthy relationships. If we bypass this crucial opportunity to allow a sense of deep connection, we may try to own the love of others to restore this broken current. This can lead to clinging, grasping, fear, and loss. It can happen with lovers, family, children, friends, or anyone. Unhealthy attachments develop into the ego's idea of who our loved ones should be or shouldn't be, or how they should behave in order to continue to receive our love. Although we thrive in the light of loving relationships, the foundation upon which all bonds depend is the relationship to self. So if you think about that for a moment, the source of all of our healthy relationships start within yourself and the relationship to yourself. So this means the more love that we can learn to nurture and cultivate within ourselves and toward ourselves, the stronger we are, the more capable we are, and the more able we are to love each other at the highest frequency possible. So when we practice courageous vulnerability, forgiveness, kindness, and loving ourselves, we can move past the ego's opinions and find joy as we surf and swim in an ocean of love. It's what we came from, what we dwell in, and what we seek. It's the force that beats your heart, breathes your lungs, lifts the moon, and sets the sun. When we are pinched off from our shared source of divine love, by not accepting ourselves as the very ocean we seek safe harbor within, we can't extend true love to those we wish to touch the most. It's taken me decades to truly understand that while we might be able to love someone without self-love, it will not be the kind of love we deserve or are capable of. As we define a new layer of appreciation and sympathy for ourselves, we deepen and strengthen our bonds with our loved ones. And there's a big difference between bonds and shackles. So, one affirmation or mantra that I love that goes beautifully with what we're discussing here is I am love. I gain my strength from giving and receiving love freely. I gain my strength from giving and receiving love freely. So, for some of us, it can be very difficult to open our hearts to ourselves, and we might be more inclined to open them up to others. But I promise you, it has been my experience, and with the thousands of people that I've worked with, I've seen it time and time again. If you're at all skeptical about this, give it a try. Start to discover, what is your love language? What do you need from the world? And how can you give that to yourself on a daily basis? And maybe that means just something little, like you eat a little extra good today, or you drink a little more water, or you make sure you get moving. Maybe it's forgiveness. There's something that you're having a hard time letting go of, and you feel responsible. And maybe you could just put your hand on your heart today and say, it's okay. We all make mistakes. There is no other way to be a human. And just really getting curious about what love means to you and practicing on yourself. You are never too old for this, and you are never too young for it. So we will take a mudra right now, a hand yoga position for strengthening the heart, strengthening our ability to be vulnerageous, to be courageous and vulnerable, and understand that that's where so much of our strength lies. So you'll take your left hand, you'll place it in front of your chest. You'll take your right hand, you'll hook your fingers, sit tall but relax your shoulders. And of course, if your hands are on the wheel, you're not able to take the mudra, file it away for later. Just follow along, virtually in the energy and spirit of it. But we'll take a breath in, and we're going to breathe in the color of the heart chakra, which is vibrant, beautiful, verdant green, renewing, resilient. And then exhale, soften your shoulders, just soften up on the fingers a little bit. And this is a light pink, unconditional love. Inhale, bringing in that green. Feeling strong, open, the vibration of new energy. Exhale, softening, light pink. Inhale again. Nice and full. Exhale, softening. One more time, breathing in. Exhale, relaxing, softening. And then releasing your hands. And then if your eyes are closed, gently opening your eyes. So, the next time you need a little courage, instead of liquid courage, maybe it can be air courage. Air is the element that's associated with the heart chakra. This kind of deep, concentrated breathing in that area connects to the strength of love, remembering that the power of love is the greatest power on earth. So we want to harness that, and we want to stay connected to it. And you can practice it on yourself any moment of the day. And then it will flow from you. You will not be able to contain it. Your love will be the light that others seek. You'll be the safe harbor for yourself and those you love, and even those you don't know. And I do want to add something here at the end. If you are listening to this at Valentine's time, or any time, but especially Valentine's time, and if you're feeling a loss, I want you to know I'm right there with you. And we all have somebody that we've lost, and we all have something that we've lost. It is something that bonds us, something that brings us together. In addition to love and joy and celebration and all of the other things, loss brings us together because as humans, we will all know it at some point. And I just want to share a little anecdote, something that helped me a lot. Soon after my husband died, and I taught my first yoga class without him, and I realized that after over 2 decades of hearing his voice say, "That was a great class, Pete." That was his nickname for me, Pete. Whole other story. But he would say this every single time we finished a class together, and that's many. And at that moment, when I realized I would never hear that again, I was overcome with yet another wave of unbearable sadness. And I spoke to him and I said, "I don't think I can do this without you. I miss you too much. I look everywhere and you're not there. And I'm worried that you miss us too." And I heard crystal clear, "I don't miss you because I'm always with you. And you miss me because you're looking for me where I'm not instead of where I am. I am everywhere." And he is right. I've found it to be some comfort that though we lose people, we don't lose the love. It is energy and it is alive in us and around us. It's in our memories. It's in the items in our home. It's in the clothes that we wear. It's in the wind in the trees, the moon in the sky. It is everywhere. And when we train ourselves to see that, we can't not see it anymore. We can't not feel the love anymore. We are love. Love is energy, and energy lives on. And that could be a little comfort when we're missing things here on planet Earth, to remember that the vibration, the frequency, when we open to it, you'll feel it. It will comfort us. It will bond us. It will keep alive all that we care about. I'm sending you all my love today and every day. I hope you'll share this podcast with anyone and everyone that you know could use more love in their lives. I appreciate you showing up for yourself and on behalf of the world. And if indeed this catches you at Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day. Until next time, namaste. The light within me sees the light within you.